Hello, it's Megan here, and I wanted to do a quick project with you today, kind of loosely based on this project that I did for Ranger. This project is up on their project tab on their blog, but basically I'm using these beautiful cathedral windows to create some awesome interest on your journal pages. This is the stamp set. It's from Ranger. Everyone is welcome. And it's from the Dina Wakley line. I love these windows. I use them all the time. And in hindsight, I really should have thought of this project ahead of time, but I didn't. But I'm going to show you today because it's December 1st, and I just thought, okay, I might as well show you right now. So basically, I'm going to show you this on my large Dina Wakley journal, the mixed media one. This is a very large journal. I think it's like 9 by 14 or 10 by 14. It's pretty big. But what I thought might be fun is to use my window project idea and make advent calendars. So I have stamped out 25 sets of windows. Can you see where I'm going with this? And I just basically broke them up. And then on the back, I just used large brushes and some Dina Wakley Ruby and Evergreen paint and just kind of quickly covered the back side so that when your doors open, you'll have something on the inside. So if you don't have this stamp set, I highly recommend it. But if you wanted to get started today, you could do hand-drawn cathedral windows. I bet you could even find some online, some printables, or if you go to like an Architectural Digest magazine. And then I'm also going to take a piece of white cardstock. So this video will probably be in two parts. I'll probably do this one today, and then in a couple days after I've gotten some under my belt, I'll show you what my plan is on the inside of the windows. So possibly each day in my stories I'll probably post each window. That's my plan, but life doesn't always go according to plan. So basically on my pages I'm going to use the large journal because I think it's going to be 2 sets of pages. So I'll be 12 on 2 sides and then 12 on 2 sides. And I just put some loose paint on here, and I just got started with this stencil from Ranger as well. I think it's called Lines for Journaling. It's also a Dina Wakley stencil, and I kind of put it on here just because I like the linear aspect of it, and I'm going to keep adding more to these pages each day, but this is just kind of where I got started. So the first thing you're gonna do is cut out a set of windows. I stamped these on cardstock with the Ranger ink jet black archival ink because it is steadfast. So should I do anything else on top of the printing, it will stay put. It's not going to bleed or run or anything like that. It's a permanent ink. So I love that. All right, so I'm going to cut this window out. Now, if you look on the back, I've got already something going on there. So it's a little interesting. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut it down the middle. So I have created doors, right? It could be windows, it could be doors, but they're going to open up. And then just on the inside, just a smidge here, I'm going to use some of the Creative Diary Delusions glue stick. This is my favorite adhesive. And I like that it's small, but it's super strong. So you don't need a lot. It's really soft though, so don't push too hard when you're using it. But once this dries, you're gonna get a nice adherence. Before, let's see. I should have thought of this beforehand, just so I can show you, because we don't want to wait for drying in a video, right? Okay. So I'm gonna fold it. I should have folded it first just for the demonstration purposes, but that's okay. All right, and then this one, I'm gonna fold too. Okay, my hand all sticky. I'm just gonna add a little extra again, just so it sticks. Okay, I'm gonna line them up like this. Put this down. Okay, but normally what you would do is just, you know, cut it into 2 pieces and then let it dry, and then open it up and create a fold. All right, we're talking about like maybe 1/4 of an inch of gluing, so that's enough. And then I'm going to cut exactly around the shape of my window, just like that. Okay. Really need to add more glue because I took a lot of it off when I folded it with my hands. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Oh, and another way to do this, if you don't want to get messy with glue, actually, you could use a staple, like do 2 or 3 staples on each side. You can also do that too. It just adds a little extra bulk when you're gluing it down. All right. And so now I have my cathedral windows that are opening up. And then you can go to your page and glue it down, right? And I'm gonna go through and do that with all of the windows and kind of glue them around. I will say, because I'm using these windows and they're different sizes, just for an example, I'll show you before I flick off. I'm just gonna loosely cut this. I'm not gonna do a good job. I mean, you can arrange this however you want. You can do it in rows, but I think I'm gonna do mine a little bit more scattered so that I can get 12 kind of on these pages loosely. And then that's also going to leave me some room for doing some art or some writing around the windows as well. And then my intention is, of course, on each of these windows inside, I'm gonna have like a little mini collage or a little phrase, something. I'm not sure yet because, like I said, I'm just thinking this now. So I hope that gives you a little idea. And if you want to join along, you can do that. Like I said, I'll be posting most of this in my stories each day, but then maybe halfway through I'll do a little flip through of all the windows all at once in my regular feed, because I have a lot going on this month. So if you do this, you know, tag me, let me know. And maybe I'll even try and create a hashtag for this, because again, I'm literally just thinking about this now while I am talking to you. But I just thought it'd be a fun little project. Plus, this could be a fun little project to do with kids. And again, like, I'm using these windows. You could look for printables if you don't have them. You could do anything. You could do square. You could even, I mean, this could be you could do ornament shapes, like any kind of stamp will work. And also, you know, you could even do, like, if you have little children, you could trace their hand and flip open their hand. Like, there's so many fun ways to play with this concept, making a card. But I just thought I'd pop on and show you this one today. All right, let me see what you create. I'll talk to you later.